Hello friends, thank you so much for being here. My name is Elise, and on this channel we love to support cruelty-free makeup and products and brands. We also talk a little bit about spirituality and tarot sometimes here too, but today's video we created this full face of all these different products I've been testing out lately. So this video, we're gonna be doing like a speed review, mini review on a bunch of different products that I've been testing lately. They're new to me, not necessarily new to the market. So if that is something that you are interested in seeing, how we created this look and my thoughts on all of the products, then let's go. Okay, first things first, I want to talk about some skincare that I have been testing out and using. The first one is this Derma-E Vitamin C Concentrated Serum with hyaluronic acid and peptides. This is what the bottle looks like. So I take 3 pumps of this every morning. It's very thin, kind of smells like oranges. It's a good scent. And I've been incorporating vitamin C for brightness and also to help get rid of these dark spots. I always bring my skincare down my neck as well. What I really like about this compared to other products with vitamin C in it, my favorite thing is that it's not sticky, but you can feel like slightly a tackiness after it's sunken in. Overall, I've been really enjoying this. I got this off of the Flip app. So if you haven't checked out the Flip app, that's the only place that I really buy makeup online anymore because you do get a discount and free shipping. I've spoken about this next skincare product, but I haven't used it on camera yet. And it is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF 50+. I got this off of Stylevana. You can also buy it off of their website, but they have international shipping, so you would have to pay a little extra for shipping. So I recommend to get this off Stylevana. I believe I got a pack of 2 for $24, which is really not that bad. So this is the packaging. I've gone through quite a bit of this already, like half of this already. I highly recommend this for all of my melanated people. This is what it looks like. So clearly it looks white, but this is so watery and thin. I can like barely smell anything. It just smells like whatever products are in there, but it doesn't have a strong fragrance. It feels very refreshing, like it really does moisturize as well. If you have oily skin, I think you would really like this. If you're black, if you're brown, I think you would really love this. This has become my favorite SPF, way more than the Tula one or the Pipette sunscreen. This one right here, Korean skincare, is just... And the last skincare product I've been trying out is this Fourth Ray Beauty Strawberry Overnight Lip Mask. And Fourth Ray Beauty is ColourPop's like skincare section. So yeah, I've been using quite a bit of this. This gives me 8 hours of hydration. It does have like that fake, typical artificial scent of strawberries, but it's nice. I'll try to demonstrate the kind of texture. It has a similar texture to Vaseline. So I work 12-hour shifts, and halfway through, even after my lunch break, I'll rub my lips together and I do still feel like the softness and moisture that this provides. So I only have to reapply once throughout my entire day. I've been really liking this stuff. I've been wearing it at night as well. This comes with 15 grams or 0.5 ounces, and this was $10 at Ulta. And I feel like this is going to last me forever. I've only touched the surfaces of it and I have like all of this left to go. Okay, moving on to eyes. I've already prepped and set my lids, and I put down my tape because I want to do like a smoky eyeliner kind of look. And I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the REM Beauty Baby Doll eyeshadow palette. This is what the Baby Doll palette looks like. Comes with a nice mirror and a magnetic closure. Very satisfying. And these do have shade names, but they're only on the box. So I feel like these eyeshadows are very buildable. It's a slow build, they're very soft. So this is what that soft brown looks like compared to this eye. So things that I really like about this palette, I feel like these eyeshadows have a really nice grip to them. They grip really well to the lids, to the eye primer. There's not a lot of kickback. I'm gonna go into this darkest brown. If you remember the Kathleen Lights ColourPop collab, like I believe it was her very first collab, I'll pop up a picture somewhere. This color, this darkest brown, reminds me of the dark brown in that palette because it comes across more as just like a shadow. You're not really going to get this color like fully pigmented onto your eyelids. I feel like if you are darker than me, this palette is not for you. However, they do have darker palettes for sure. Actually, let me do a swatchy poo. Going from the lightest all the way to the darkest. As you can tell, the shimmers are soft, they're not metallic, so if you're looking for like metallic foily eyeshadows, these are not the ones for you. It's very soft. The shimmers have a really nice texture to them. They feel like a cream shadow, honestly. They have more like of a thickness to them, and so they grip really well to the eyelid. Ulta is having their 21 days of beauty, so I got this for half off. This was $12. It's normally $24. I don't think this is worth $24. I'm definitely glad to pay the $12 that I did because they're good quality eyeshadows, vegan, cruelty-free. It comes with a mirror. The packaging is nice. Like, it has a little bit of weight to it. This is not like cheap plasticky. There is weight to it. So things that I don't like. The color story isn't my favorite. I love the mattes. I just wish the shimmers were a bit more neutral. I wish that we got like a pure like champagne gold in this. These are the two shimmers right here, this one and this one. They're just like a bit too warm. Here is the reveal. Ooh. I like that. That turned out very nice. So I'm going to repeat what I did on this side, and I'll be right back. Okay, next I'm going to apply this Lash Blowout Mascara from IT Cosmetics. The packaging for their mascaras are always so cool. This one looks like a little like blow dryer thing, you know, I don't know what they're called. I don't do hair. But this is what the wand looks like. So it's slanted. So if you buy one and it's crooked like this, it's supposed to be like that. It's a bristle tip. This is after one coat on this side, nothing on this side. Do a little side view as well. And I did not curl my lashes today. So this is after 2 layers compared to this side. So overall, this is a drier formula, which I personally prefer. I don't like really wet formulas. I feel like this gets better over time. And this mascara I can wear on my bottom lashes. For those of you who know, I always struggle with smudging and smearing on the bottom lash line if I wear bottom lash mascara. But this one, I can actually do that and it does not flake or crumble. It's reliable. If you are looking for a mascara that provides you with separation and volume more so than length, you would really like this one. I feel like this one isn't the best lengthening mascara, but I really like the effect that it gives. And I've been wearing no lashes lately, actually, and just enjoying how my lashes look with this. Okay, on to face makeup. I have used this on camera before, but I want to give you a little bit more in-depth opinion about the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. Now, I honestly like this way more than my previous favorite, the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This one is thinner, and this one is better for smoothing out the skin, smoothing out any texture. This feels like a more luxurious, thinner version than the e.l.f. putty primers. The only downside about this is that sometimes it pills, like with my Selfless by Serum moisturizer. But as you can tell with the skincare that you saw me put on earlier, it's not pilling with those type of products. So that is the only downside about the Blurring Balm Powder, is that it can pill with serum moisturizers. I don't have any new foundations to talk about, so I'm going to go in with my Yummy Skin foundation from Danessa Myricks. And I literally take that much, like less than a pea-size amount is just enough. This is very high coverage. And I'll just dab and spread out the product first before I try to blend in with a sponge or a brush. And as usual, all of the products I'm using and the shades will be in the description box down below if you are wondering. And I always flip my sponge to a cleaner side, and I always go over just one more time, because if you apply too much, this foundation definitely can come across as heavy, especially around the mouth area. Okay, next I'm going to be using my LYS Triple Fix Concealer. I haven't really spoken about this one, so I want to give you guys some more thoughts about this concealer because I've been really liking it. I use the shade MG2. It's a good shade for me to brighten. It's so thin and seamless. Like, you see how smooth and corrected and fresh my under eyes look. You see that? Dark circles are erased. Yeah, so concealer is on, super brightening, super lightweight, thin, wears really well, doesn't really crease a lot under my eyes. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. This is the translucent color. I have been loving this powder. I've spoke about it in my most recent video, I believe. This powder is just so great. So this is what it looks like in the cap. Unless you are looking for a powder that's going to give you a glow, you're going to like this powder. I feel like the people that want a full beat kind of look would really like this powder. The ones that just want to lightly set would really like this powder. It's very buildable. So I just set this side with just the tiniest bit. You really don't need a lot with this One Size powder, but look at the difference already. This side is blurred, it's set, it's mattified a little bit. This side you can definitely see the luminosity. For reference, I'm using about like this much, and I'm tapping off the excess into my hand before I go in. Like, this powder is beautiful. Now I'm going to bronze the face just a little bit with the e.l.f. Luminous bronzer, and I have the shade Day Trip. So this is a tiny bit of Day Trip. Compared to the original putty bronzer, I feel like this one is not as long lasting. The formula is not as dry as the original putty bronzer, and I feel like this one is just more flexible and movable, probably because of the pearl that they put in this one. You can see the effect it gives compared to this side with no bronzer. Then I'm going to highlight with the Rare Beauty highlighter. This is like the only highlighter I've been wearing. This might replace my favorite powder highlight, the REM Beauty one. So this is the shade Exhilirate. It's so like glassy and shiny. This one takes a little bit more work with the brush. I like that when you look forward, you can't tell that there's a cast or anything. There's no white cast or weird like undertone. It's only when you're really hitting the light that this shows up. I feel like this is a really good highlighter for those of you who are worried about texture showing up because it is so thin. Okay, so I caught this side up with the highlighter and bronzer, put a little bit of lower lash mascara on, and now onto my favorite part, blush. I'm gonna show you guys these new shades in the M Cosmetics So Soft Stick Blushes. I have the shade Strawberry, which is this beautiful red. And then this one is a really cool toned baby pink. This one is called Chiffon. These are very pigmented. I just swatched Chiffon right here. I'll swatch Strawberry so you can see. Even over my tattoo, like, you see how pigmented? The colors are so pretty. This formula is so interesting to me. It's a very thin kind of cream texture. Swirl my brush into my swatch and see what happens. Ooh, that created a nice pink. Very nice, very nice. I feel like these blushes diffuse and blend out so seamlessly with very little effort. They're beautiful, creamy, last a long time, super thin, undetectable on the skin, and they are matte. They don't have any kind of sheen to them. But see, even though I let this spot sit for a couple of seconds, it's not like it stays in that place. It's not going to stick down and be unmovable like some creams or liquids. Add a little on the forehead, why not? Nothing new for eyebrows. I'm just gonna use a classic, my favorite brow gel, Kosas AirBrow. Setting the face before we go into lips with my favorite, you already know. Now I have 5 lip products that I want to review for you guys. First, let's start off with these 3 lip liners. I have 2 from the brand Lamel. You can find them on the Flip app, and these are their long-lasting gel lip liners. They're very similar to the About Face ones in terms of formula. They glide on super smooth, super creamy like the About Face ones, and they also set down matte like the About Face ones. So this one right here, this one is 410, and then this darker pink is 409. And I've also been testing out the Cosmetics Soft Blur Velvet Lip Liner in the shade Mink. The Lamel ones are your traditional wooden sharpenable pencils. This one is a retractable lip pencil. I love the color of this Cosmetics lip liner. This is the shade Mink. Really good brown for contouring. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch everything before we decide what to go in with. I've also been wearing this Tarte Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Nude. They smell very minty. They have a really nice cooling sensation. Really, really like these. They're very hydrating. They actually do hydrate your lips, and they're super shiny. It's like a gloss stick. And then I actually just got this today. I've tried this formula, but never this shade, and the About Face Paint It Matte liquid lipsticks, and this is the shade Sad Song. These smell nostalgic. They smell like lemon butter. So this is the shade Sad Song. The Lamel ones, as you can see, these Lamel lip liners, they're very hard to move. But this Cosmetics one, this one, not so much. I'm gonna go in with the Lamel number 410. And now I'm gonna go in with the Mink lip liner from Cosmetics on top. Now going in with the Sad Song liquid lipstick. Ooh, you see, this reminds me a lot of that R.E.M. liquid lipstick that I really didn't like at first. It's like the same kind of peachy nude. I like the color, just not necessarily with this look, or that Lamel lip liner kind of made it a bit too pink. I'm gonna go in one more time with the Cosmetics Mink. I think that helped a little bit. I'm gonna top it off with the Tarte Balm. You see the little shine that it gives? Done doing all the mini reviews of products that I've been testing out lately. What do you guys think? The colors might not go exactly together, but I really love how everything is sitting on the face today. Yay! Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. You already know the drill. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!